Your Vote 2022, voting by mail already underway here in Riverside County for the June 7th primary election. Tonight, we're taking an in-depth look at the candidates in the newly drawn 25th Congressional District race. The Coachella Valley now sliced into two different congressional districts. District 25 include areas from Beaumont to the eastern Coachella Valley, all of Imperial County, and parts of San Bernardino County. News Channel 3's Jake Ingrassia reports tonight on what you need to know about the candidates running in the 25th.
There's so much more that we need to do to help improve the lives of the people that I serve here in the desert.
Sitting Congressman Raul Ruiz being challenged for the congressional seat in the 25th District by 6 Republican candidates. San Jacinto Councilmember Brian Hawkins is endorsed by the state GOP.
People are watching the gas tank. People are wondering if their child is going to have a great future. And I'm more focused on things that can actually bring us together.
Retired farmer James Gibson says he's closely watching California issues like the drought.
Our state's in trouble. We need water bad. I understand farmers. I watched my water bill quadruple in 20 years.
Media consultant Jonathan Reese says the newly drawn district lines reaching to the U.S.-Mexico border are renewing immigration as a critical issue for the region.
I think it's a question of how it's done, to be done in the way that's most safe and effective for both the immigrant and the Americans that live in the district.
Engineer Bert Thacker wants to increase skilled work in the district.
Let's incentivize STEM degrees by the use of federal grants so we can get a next generation of entrepreneurs and scientists and engineers that are actually building infrastructure.
After multiple attempts, candidates Ceci Truman and Brian Tyson could not be interviewed for this story. We asked the candidates where they stand on big issues, including abortion.
I'm very much for a woman having the right to make the personal decisions that will affect her life.
I do believe that life it starts in the womb.
I'm against abortion, but I'm for freedom, your freedom.
The community has a responsibility to protect life, but it also has a responsibility to allow freedoms to people.
On guns.
Sitting by idly or thinking that more guns is the solution is a dangerous path to take.
I've lost friends, family members to gun violence, but I also believe that people have a right to protect themselves.
We need to be able to protect ourselves, but obviously if there are rules that are promoting unnecessary violence where people are dying, then they have to be addressed.
And on climate change.
We only have one Earth. I think that there should be information. I think that there should be knowledge exploring alternative fuel.
Climate change is bad if it's hurting us, and it's not necessarily bad if it's not hurting us. There will always be climate change. Mankind is just part of nature.
I do understand operations and infrastructure, and getting an idea taken from inception into completion a lot better than I would say most of my peers. And what am I ultimately proposing? These are solutions.
Just some of the big issues candidates vying to represent the 25th District could have to weigh in on if elected to Congress. Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3.
And tomorrow night at 6, our Your Vote 2022 coverage will continue. We're going in depth on the newly drawn 41st Congressional District, which includes several West Valley cities and western Riverside County. You can find all of our election coverage always online at KESQ.com.